guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jocelyn and this is Life with Jocelyn and Christina. Hope you all are doing well today. In today's video, I thought I would share with you guys some helpful tips on healthy habits I have been using that I'm finding pretty helpful in my everyday routine that's been helping me to have more energy and be more focused and just be able to get through my day-to-day. Before we get started, please go ahead and click the subscribe button. Don't forget to like this video and give it a thumbs up, and make sure you share this video with other friends and family. One of the healthy habits that I've been using that's been really helpful for me is meditation. I've talked about meditation, I believe, a few times in my previous videos. I got into meditation, I want to say about maybe 5 or 6 years ago now, and I do it on a daily basis. Sometimes you might notice in some of my videos I might sound extra calm in some of my videos compared to others. That's probably because that day I probably did a pretty deep meditation. My goal is to always try to meditate at least for 2 hours in the morning before work and 2 hours in the evening after work. Sometimes that doesn't happen because of my busy schedule with work, but if I can at least get in a meditation in the car on my way to work, I'll usually listen to meditation on YouTube, or I will just sit and drive in silence without any music on or anything like that, and just focus my attention on my breath. That way it helps to calm me and get me mentally prepared for the workday once I walk into work. And then in the evening, when I'm getting ready to go to bed, I try to do a meditation in the evening when I come home after I've eaten dinner and I'm in the bed and I'm getting ready to go to sleep. I try to do a meditation. Now, I used to use a meditation app called Headspace when I first began my meditation practice, but I no longer use that app because I've been doing it for so long. So now I'm, pretty comfortable with doing a meditation on my own. But pretty much all meditation is just being able to sit with yourself in silence and focusing on your breath, focusing on your inner body, how your inner body feels, and taking away attention from your mind, your thoughts. Because a lot of times as we go through the day, we have a lot of different racing thoughts in our minds. We're constantly thinking about work or our kids or school or finances, or it's always something. You do the meditation allows you to take that time to bring yourself back to center yourself, and be able to refocus on the present moment and not constantly focusing on the future, things that you feel like you need to worry about that you haven't done, that you need to get done, or worrying about things in the past. Maybe you're thinking about what you could have changed in the past, but you can't now. And it can be stressful when you're constantly up in your head, in your mind, constantly thinking about all kinds of things. Meditation, having a good meditation routine is just really helpful to, like I said, make sure that you are focusing on the present moment, being centered. So meditation is one. Another healthy habit that I have incorporated in my life situation is clean eating diet or a healthy diet. This has been a work in progress for me for a long time. I would say that now I'm at the point where I do really pretty much eat clean all the time, every day. And I would say, it's really important to try to eat a healthy, clean diet, give you more energy, fuel to get through your day. Makes a big difference in your skin, your appearance, your hair. Being able to have a good, healthy diet, can definitely help you in the long run. So typically for me, in the morning, I might eat oatmeal. I'll usually have the rolled oats for breakfast, and maybe a protein drink or protein yogurt or something like that. And then sometimes I eat lunch, sometimes I don't, but I'll eat either a big lunch or a big dinner. And then I also try to, keep track of what I'm eating throughout the day, keeping track of my calories, and just keeping track of my, how much sugar I'm taking in and how much salt or sodium I'm taking in for the day. Because I think that's really important. You don't want to, take in too much sugar or too much salt. That can definitely affect a person. So, it can definitely affect a person's body. And I would say typically like for lunch, if I do eat lunch, I try to keep it light, maybe like salad and a protein bar or a protein shake, something like that. And then if I eat dinner, it'd be, maybe fish or chicken. If you don't eat meat, that's okay. Whatever you feel like you can eat that would be healthy for you. But I personally do eat meat, so I might eat chicken or fish or beef, and try not to eat too much bread, or too many carbs. And then I try to have some type of vegetable with my protein that's either chicken, fish, or beef. So maybe I might have a salad or something alongside my meat. And then I don't really eat a lot of desserts because I feel like if I do, I probably will just kind of like get carried away with it. So I try not to eat like a lot of desserts. I also like sweet potatoes, and they're very filling as well. So I might have like a sweet potato like for lunch or dinner as well. So that is something else that I typically eat. But mostly I try to stick to eating the same things every day for breakfast, lunch, and or dinner. And I try to write down and keep track of what I eat. It helps me to keep track of like what I'm eating, how many calories I'm taking in. I use this app on my iPhone called MyFitnessPal, and I think there's an option you can use it for free, and then there's an option where you pay like $20 a month for like some additional like features on the app. But I think you can definitely use it for free, and it's just a great way to keep track of your foods and what you're eating, and it helps you keep track of like how much fiber you're taking in, or how much sodium you're taking in, how much sugar you're taking in. If you're getting your vitamin A, C, and your iron in. Very helpful. I really like it. Just a good way to keep track of your food. All right, second one, we talked about diet. The third thing I wanted to talk about as far as healthy habits that I have used that's been really helpful for me is drinking a lot of water. Years ago, like probably before 6 years ago, I would say I didn't really consume a lot of water. I didn't see it as a priority. This is like years ago, like probably before 2017. But then I would say in 2018, I would say definitely stepped it up, and I made drinking water a big priority. So I usually I actually have it right here. I keep this is a 64-ounce jug of water, which should be equivalent to a half a gallon. So I carry that with me every day to work. I fill it up in the morning before I leave the house, and then my goal is to try to drink a gallon of water, but if I can't, at least drink a half a gallon of water a day. It helps to, flush out those extra toxins in the body, keep your system clean. And the water also definitely, I notice, gives me energy. I try to drink water when I first wake up in the morning before I do anything else, even before I start my meditation. And that's been really helpful for me with, keeping me energized throughout the day. I used to also get like my body, I feel like would like get like crampy, like I would get cramps. I feel like my muscles would be tight, and I realized I wasn't drinking enough water. Once I started, drinking more water, I noticed, better energy. I noticed I didn't feel tired as much, and I didn't feel, those like cramps or muscle aches anymore as well. All right, so we talked about drinking enough water. Another healthy habit that's been helpful for me is sticking to a routine. This one I would say has been the most challenging for me. It's still a work in progress, but I definitely try my best to stick to a routine. making sure going to bed by 9:30 at night at the latest. 9 o'clock would be the ideal goal to go to sleep. I would definitely recommend just trying to make sure that you're going to bed at a decent time. And I would say 9 o'clock would be ideal, an ideal recommended time. That way you're getting adequate rest and you're able to wake up the next day in the morning and have energy to do all the things that you need to do. A routine schedule, planning the evening before you go to bed, like what you want your next day to look like, all the things that you need to get done for the next day, mapping that out. And that could include putting out your clothes of what you're going to wear the next day to work, or preparing your clothes for the gym if you're going to go to the gym the next day, making a gym bag, writing out your schedule of things, your to-do list of things you need to do the next day. So I would say definitely having a routine, having a schedule, and then having a routine and keeping steady with that schedule and that routine is definitely going to help also get better at doing the things that you want to do or you want to accomplish. I just talked about having a schedule, a routine. And the last healthy habit that I would recommend is journaling and affirmations. I'm going to put these two together because this is something that I'm still working on. Having a journal that you can jot down in the first thing in the morning, how you're feeling, what you plan to do for the day, what your goals are, and some positive affirmations to go along with your day. And then in the evening before you go to bed, same thing, you're just reflecting back in your journal how your day was, what went well for the day, maybe what didn't go well for the day, and some positive affirmations before you go to sleep. And I want to show you, I bought this journal book from this bookstore when I went to Rehoboth Beach, Delaware this past summer in August. And this is called A Write and Release. Hopefully you guys, if I can hold it up straight, hopefully you guys can see it. It says Write and Release. And this has been really helpful for me. Let me just open up a blank page so you can see on the inside what it looks like. On the inside, it tells you to write what's on your mind. What issues do you have, big or small? What are you worried about? What thoughts are weighing you down or distracting you? And, you're going to write the date at the top. And then on the opposite page, you're going to write, I'm just reading what it says. You're going to write, release it. How can you shift your perspective? Where is there hope and possibility related to the issue you're worried about right now? What are some positive things that have or could come from this? This has been really helpful for me, and I just wanted to show you what it looks like on the inside. And I write my concerns for that day, and then I release it before I go to bed, and that's been really helpful for me. That way you're not going to sleep, with these worries on your mind. You're not going to sleep and carrying, that negative energy. It could be the slightest thing that may have bothered you that day. Maybe somebody cut you off on the highway, on the road, or maybe you got to work and somebody took the last slice of pizza or something. I don't know, I'm just making something up, but just the slightest thing, that could possibly irritate you. You don't want to carry that with you when you go to bed at night. You want to be able to release those negative feelings and go to bed peaceful and wake up the next day refreshed, ready to start the next day anew. That way you can be your heart can be more open and receptive to receiving all of the positive things that are ready for you the next day. That has been really helpful for me. I really like that Write and Release. I'm sure they probably sell something like that at any bookstore. If anybody's interested, you might want to look into that. Those are all of the healthy daily habits that I've been using that have been successful for me. And that last one I talked about, again, is journaling and affirmations. And so I would definitely highly recommend these healthy habits. They've been very helpful for me in changing my life situation around. I've had so many blessings, so many positive things come to me, and I'm really grateful for all the positivity, all the positive things and people that have come into my life situation. And a lot of those, positive things have come because of me being able to incorporate those healthy habits and being more consistent with those healthy habits on a daily basis. Let me know down in the comments if any of you are doing or have started any of these healthy habits and how they're working out for you. Thank you all so much for watching. And again, don't forget to click the subscribe button, like, comment, and share this video with your friends and family. I really hope that you all enjoyed this video. I will see you all in the next one. I hope you have a good evening. Bye.